Yes, gang, and welcome back to the channel. So, in today's video, it's probably just going to be a short, sharp one, just giving you guys an update on where I'm at. Peak week is here. So, it's just going to be a raw video, guys, just with where I'm at and what the sort of protocol is going to be for this week. Now, what I will start off by saying and touch on is, regardless of the outcome on Saturday, I can confidently say that I have given everything in my power to look the way that I will on Saturday. So, whatever the place in, I've challenged myself. I've not missed a step target, a training session, a cardio session, not going to gram off my meal plan this whole prep. And for me, that is the biggest win, and having the discipline since I think start of March was prep. We got March, April, May, June, and my last show is going to be July. And then I can afford to have a little bit more flexibility back in, even with like me being back in the UK, being back with my parents, my girlfriend's obviously down as well now, and just not being able to take them out for food, not even being able to go for a coffee, like little things I'm looking forward to. It's not like, oh, I'm looking forward to eating a shit ton of shit food essentially, because I like to eat good, to feel good, to perform good, but just having that flexibility where I can have a home cooked meal with my parents. I can take my mum and dad out for food, take the missus out for food. I'm looking forward to that, to be fair. But there's a time and a place to push, and there's a time and a place to pull. When you're in a prep setting for a bodybuilding show, you've got to fuck flexibility and balance out the window, in my opinion. If you want to get the best possible result, you want to get into insane condition, balance goes out the window, and the thing is, it's just a phase. As soon as bodybuilding's done, I will reintroduce balance, reintroduce flexibility, and be working towards the next goal, which I still need to work out myself what that next goal is going to be. I've got a few options in mind, but I'll be having a good thought process after the show and just being like, right, what is aligned with my values? What do I want to achieve? And then set some scary goals in place and go after it, chase after the goals. Like stepping on stage for myself this year has been something that I've wanted to do for the past 6-7 years, and it's finally coming to fruition. So it's just a case now of enjoying the final 4 weeks of prep. I know it's peak week now, but I've got a show this weekend, I've got a show next weekend, and then my final show is going to be on the 18th of July. But peak week's here. So today is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. It is the second but last day of digging for condition. So low food. Training is just pump sessions. It's nothing to failure. I done push today. I've got pull tomorrow and posing with my posing coach. And then what we will do is we will start loading from Thursday. So traveling up to Ultraflex traveling up to Derby on Thursday. So Ryan, a client of mine, but also a very, very good friend of mine, he's coming down to pick me and the missus up on Thursday. Probably nice and early, around 9 a.m. We're going to go straight to Derby, drop the missus off at a nice coffee shop so that she can do some work from there. And then me and Ryan will go and train. And then we'll go Tesco. And then we'll check into the Airbnb around 3 o'clock. And then it'll just be a case of finish off some more work. And then Friday will be a case of just trying to keep stress as low as I can. It'll be a case of wake up. Obviously, I'll be working, so I'll be behind the laptop. But it'll be a complete rest day. And it'll just be a case of work, eat, pause, steps. Work, eat, pause, steps. So I'll be taking the walking pad with me just to help move the food. Obviously, food will be higher. I don't want anything to be sitting heavy. What we have introduced this week is Peak Max. So Peak Max has gone in just for a natural diuretic, just to wash off some fluid. Anabolics, we're going to pull injections from tomorrow just to reduce inflammation. So injections will be out from tomorrow. Orals have slightly gone up just to harden and crispen the look ever so slightly. And then we'll run the exact same next week for the show. So nothing's changed in terms of has anything changed from food? Food, I would say has stayed the same. You know, in terms of like my last training day, full day of eating, it is the exact same. Obviously, it is low food for myself. Appetite is very high. I've got 2 more meals left to have. I'm counting down the minutes on when to have these meals. But because work is so busy, it takes the thought process around food away. So if you are hungry, keep yourself nice and busy, keep yourself occupied. But peak week is good. I'm looking forward to it. Saturday, I'm going to be going on stage at about 4 p.m. Well, let's talk about the tan. I've got my tan at 5 p.m. on Friday night. So I'll go over, I'll get my tan done. I'll come back because it'll be a rest day. It'll probably be a bowl of cream of rice when I get in. Don't shower until obviously after the show. Get that tan to soak into my skin. And then I will register for the show at 1:30 Saturday afternoon. And then the show will start at 3 p.m. But there'll be 4 classes on before me. So I'm guessing that I'm going to be on stage around 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. So my mum and dad are coming up. Obviously my girlfriend. I got Ryan coming. I've got my sister coming over as well. She's in London, so she'll be getting the train over. So good group of people with me. And then the plan of action then after the show, obviously it depends how I do. Because if I win my class, I will go into the overall. So it'll probably be like an hour wait where I'll go into the overall to compete for the overall title. But even if I don't win my class, it'll be the same sort of protocol anyway. Like for me, a lot of people when they finish a dieting phase, it's like, right, let's eat a lot of shit food, like your Dominoes, your chocolates, all this. Now, don't get me wrong. I would like to, but I've also finished photo shoots before. I've finished extreme diets before where as soon as it's done, I end up eating a shit ton of food. You can have a nasty rebound. Your digestion goes to shit, watery for a week or 2 afterwards. I just don't want that, especially when we compete in the following weekend as well. And honestly, like for me, what I would just much rather do is finish the show, get back to the Airbnb, have a big bowl of cream of rice. Like my cream of rice I'd usually have just more cream of rice, more berries, more honey, more almond butter, and a protein bar. Like for me, that is generally what I want to have. You know, it's not me being like, oh, you want to have cream. I generally want to have that meal. If you put a Domino's in front of me or a bowl of cream of rice, at this stage, I'll get that cream of rice down me. So that's going to be the plan after the show. And then on Sunday morning, we will be traveling back. So we'll be traveling back on Sunday morning. Probably get back home around midday. Checkouts at 10. We'll probably leave. We'll probably wake up and we'll just get ready. We'll probably leave. So we'll probably come back for around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But what I will be doing when I do get back from the show on the Saturday is prepping my food for the Sunday anyway. You know, so what I'll do is I'll get back from the show, prep my food for the Sunday, have my cream of rice, chill out in the evening, watch something on Netflix with Ola and Ryan, and just have like a complete switch off. Like work phone, I'll put my work phone away, I'll put my laptop away, and I'll just sort of reflect on the first show. And then the Sundays are a mad busy day for me anyway. Every day's busy, but Sundays are carnage in terms of check-ins. So obviously I'll have my food prepped, wake up, we'll have a meal, we'll get on the road. I'll get back from Derby, I'll get into all the Sunday check-ins on Sunday afternoon. And then it will just be a case then of probably getting back to low food and then doing peak week again then from the Thursday when I do go up to Rotherham to compete. So PCA first show, PCA first show, Two Bros second show, and then it'll be Two Bros, which will be the third show, which will be on the 18th. So it's going to be a busy couple of weeks, guys. A busy couple of weeks. It is stressful. I don't want to say stressful. It's very busy with work. You know, it's very busy with work, which I'm in a very fortunate position to say there. You know, and coaching is my number one passion. It is my number one purpose, you know, and I fucking love it. Like my standards, I can confidently say, have not dropped throughout this full prep as well. The results that we're producing is fucking immense. The standard is still very, very high, you know, and if anything, I'm more productive with work because of how shit my sleep has been, you know, and when I'm awake, I'm just working, you know, if I'm not in the gym, I'm working, if I'm not doing my cardio, I'm working, you know, so from a productivity standpoint, it's definitely not had an impact, which I'm happy with, because I know some people, when they diet down, food noise can go up, they can get very unproductive with work. For me, it's the opposite. I can get super, super productive. I can get ahead of myself. Like, my routine's the best it's ever been, you know, and I would just say I've really enjoyed this prep so far. Of course, it comes with its struggles. You know, it comes with its struggles. Sunday just gone. My mother, my father, my girlfriend were having a Sunday roast. I was eating my chicken and veg. But I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered, because as soon as prep is done, I'll have the Sunday roast with them. You know, like I said, guys, like, it's knowing when to push and it's knowing when to pull. I'm at a stage in my physique development journey where I can't have balance, you know, because I'm pushing for an extreme look. And that requires extreme actions. So it is going to be exciting. I'm excited for the show. I'm excited for after the show. What I'm buzzing for, guys, is in August, I've got Scotland for a week to see my girlfriend's family. Then we've got Marbella for a few nights. Then we've got Italy for a few nights. Like, I'm really looking forward to that and just being present. Scotland's a beautiful place, especially where she lives. Lots of nice greenery, nice places to go for a walk. So I'll take a week off the gym there. I'll train in Marbella, I'll train in Italy. And then we get back to Dubai on the 7th of September, which I'm buzzing for. I don't think we're going to be coming home for Christmas, just because of how busy this year's been. And I don't want to get back in September knowing then it's like, right, we're coming back in December. You know, we probably will just stay put until next summer. When we do come back to the UK, we'll be running more team events anyway, so I'll have to be back for that. But it'll just be good to go back knowing, right, okay, this is our stable base now for the next, say, 7 to 8 months. So yeah, it's exciting times, guys. It's exciting times. Like, I'm very fatigued at the minute. Like, I'm tired, legs are heavy, I feel ruined. But this is how I need to be feeling. This is how I should be feeling at this stage. Like, I don't expect to be full of energy and jumping with joy, you know. Like, when show is done, I will be, and hopefully I've got a gold medal around my neck as well. But it's one of those where we've got a job to do, we've got a job to get done, and I'm going to be doing it to the best of my ability, you know. So like I said, whatever happens, whatever the outcome, whatever the result, the biggest win for me is being able to still perform at a very, very high standard from a work standpoint, but also not miss a single beat. Bearing in mind, my fluid intake's tracked, my sodium intake's tracked, obviously my food, my training, cardio, steps, all these things are dialed in with how busy I've been with work as well. So for me, that is the biggest win, you know, the biggest win. And just being an absolute fucking workhorse, you know, being an absolute workhorse. So yeah, it's just one of those guys where we've just got to get things done now. We've got to get things done. What I will be doing is filming a video. I'll be filming a video, the travel up to the show on Thursday. I'll do a 1 day out video on the Friday, and then I'll do a show day video on the Saturday. But them videos, I'll do the travel up one that I'll probably be able to post on the Friday, but the 1 day out that I'll film on Friday and the show day on Saturday, they will probably come out on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like one of them days, just because I'm going to be super busy, you know, and I'm going to be obviously competing. I'm going to be getting back to clients. So it's one of those where I don't want to be like editing a YouTube video when I'm backstage, you know. So I will be posting them at the start of next week, just to show you guys a bit more of an insight onto like the 1 day out protocol, food, you know, what we're doing. I'll take you guys for me to get my tan, you know, show you guys the show day vlog as well, which I'm buzzing for. I'll get my missus to carry the camera so that she can get like some background footage as well from like when I'm on stage, so we can put them on, you know. So So yeah, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We are currently 4 days out from the first show, 11 days out from the second show, and then if I have a look, we are 3.5 weeks out from the last show. So what's that? 24 days roughly on prep, and then it's fucking done. Then it's done. But I'm not wishing it away. I'm not wishing it away because this is where I'm looking my best. I'm looking my best. I'm feeling my worst. But you've got to feel your worst to look your best, essentially. So what I'll do is I'll put up some visuals with how I was looking this morning. This is obviously flat. You know, this is flat. This is with not even with a carb load. Where the look will really start to come to life will be Thursday, Friday, and then definitely Saturday. Saturday afternoon, I'll be looking fucking nails. Full, lean, dry, hard, ready to fucking send it. So, I know this video is a little bit just off the rip, off the cuff, but I thought I'd just give you guys an update with where I'm at. So, next video will be traveling to the show. Video after that, 1 day out. Video after that, show day. So, wish me luck, guys. We're almost there. Bear with me with the YouTube videos just because it is a one-man band. I don't have editors, don't have fucking content creators. It's just me whilst obviously managing everything else as well. So please bear with me. But it's crunch time. We're almost there. See you guys in the next one. Let's bring our best to date.